difficulties. Up to bat is Trey Turner.
Leading off for Washington.
Left-handed, or he goes better versus right-handers than he does left-handers. Add off of the right-handers. First throw is going to be, a curveball, but it's two-seam fastball. My bad. It's going to be a called strike on Turner. Four-seamer to him. First batter is a strikeout for. First batter is a strikeout for the Cubs pitcher, for Eddie Butler, as we take a look at the Nationals starting lineup. Guy to watch is going to be Ryan Zimmerman, 353. But back to the game. Ryan Goodwin comes up to the plate, left-handed batter. Ooh, mighty hack at that, but it's a strike anyway. The umpire crew, the home plate umpire is Freddie Ferguson. First baseman Joe McDonald, second Carl Dixon, and third is Eddie Sunderhill. Butler winds up with a two-seamer, bunts it down, but that's going to be an easy out number two as Butler takes the ball off picks up the ball off of the ground and throws it to Happ for the quick out number two. Coming up to bat is Bryce Harper, 322 average, 18 home runs, 53 RBI, and a slug percentage 603. And we're only about halfway into the season. Butler winds up with the four-seamer. Down the middle for a called strike. Hits that one up. That one is hammered to right field. That ball is gone. A solo shot for Bryce Harper, as that is a solo shot. The score is 1-0 Washington. As you can see, that ball was perfectly hammered. No doubt about it, that was going to be a home run. A couple of fans out there from attitude guys. Solo home, that's the 19th of the season for Bryce Harper for 371 feet. And you can see we're right down the middle too. And he just takes that one off. That one is no doubt about it. That one was going to be gone. Right into the Nats bullpen. Up to bat now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he has a 419 home average, about a 306 away average. Two-seamer down the middle, it's going to be a called strike. Fouls that one off to third baseline. Wipe thinks to have a little bit of fun with the fans. Then you scoop the ball up. Maybe a called strike three. That'll end the bottom, or that'll end the first. As you see a replay of Bryce Harper's 371 footer, as the score is 1-0 Nationals. We'll be right back on Mock ESPN Network. Back on Mock ESPN Network, as Ian Happ is stepping in the box now. And Gio Gonzalez winds up. It's foul ball off to the first base line. Zimmerman will put that one away for the productive out number 1.
Batting fifth. Shortstop. Javier.
Matt Wieters. He's a really good catcher. He was with the Orioles for quite some time, but was then traded to the Nats in late 2015 due to injury. He wasn't performing very well, so they put him on the Double-A to Washington and brought him back up to majors last year for the Nats. Javier Baez up to the plate as he was, I think he was MVP of last year's World Series, but I'm not sure. Leap grounder to third. That'll be the second out. As
Batting check. Third baseman number 7, Jeimer Candelario.
number 7 hits in the plate now. Let me get the name on him real quick. Third baseman Anthony Rendon. I'm on. Sorry. Jeimer Candelario up to the plate. That one is going to fall, so that is a single to center field for the third baseman.
Batting 7, center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping into the box, Albert Almora Jr. does a little bit better at home than on the road, with only the difference between the RBIs is 3, tied at home runs at 1, and 333 average at home. And Gonzalez winds up. That's out number 3 off of the broken pop-out bat of Almora Jr. We'll be right back on Lock ESPN Network.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman Daniel Murphy.
Butler looks to wind up. Throws it. Fouled off to the third base dugout. Murphy enters with 99 hits. It's 99. I don't know what the hell I just said, but ball boy gets the ball. He'll get it to a fan behind the left field wall. That other ball is also going to curve foul. Nearly a hit for him. Strike 3 on Murphy. As it looks like it was right down the middle. Strike 3.
Batting 6, third baseman.
Now in the batter's box, I believe now is Rendon, the third baseman. And it's a 1-0 count for him, 1-1 count. Fouls one back. Score is still 1-0 Washington. If he can make it, can he make it? Yes, he will make it. Just down the first base line.
Batting 7th, catcher.
John Jay comes up to make the play. Matt Wieters hits one, but that's going to be foul, out of play. As 0-1 comes up. Butler using the slider, fouls it off. Hits the shin guard of the catcher.
Oh, that's low.
1-2. With 2 outs and 22 pitches. Bottom of the second, so juice is pretty much everywhere. 2 out. And yes, that'll be the strikeout to end the second. As the hits are even at 1 apiece, score is 1-0 Washington.
Leading off for the Cubs, pitcher Eddie Butler.
Butler comes up to bat, as looks like he doesn't have a sacrifice situation, so he will take hacks at the he'll have to make a hit or not. Ooh, that looks like yes, that'll fall. A single for the pitcher of the Chicago Cubs, as
Batting 9th, the right fielder number 30, John Jay.
John Jay comes up, as he is the left-handed batter. He does better on the road than he does at home. The right fielder has no home runs and 4 RBI on the road. Ball is fouled down the first base line. Jay bunts, and that will get him at first, but meanwhile the pitcher moves up to second with 1 away.
The catcher number 40.
Catcher Contreras comes up, as Contreras comes up with pitcher in scoring position. Takes a swing, and it's a swinging strike for the catcher. As count is 0-1, 1 out, top of the third. And yes, they get him at third, or at first. Meanwhile, pitcher moves up to third.
First
And
baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
yeah, he clearly got him. So there'd be no use challenging that. Pitcher on the base. It's going to be the third out of the inning. And that will end the top half of the third. Score is still 1-0. Hits are not even. Charles Hurts has no runs, 2 hits, and no errors up to this point.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Fouled off the right field line as it's an 0-1 count, bottom of the third. Fouled off the left field line, 0-2. Fouled off left field yet again. This one gets him, fouls it off, but the catcher is able to hold on to it, so that's a strikeout. As the only run given up so far was Bryce Harper's home run in the bottom of the first. Pitcher Gio Gonzalez comes up.
0-1. Nope.
1-1 right now. And oh, looks like they're trying to hit him. That was not, Gonzalez is not happy about that. Looks at the catcher and starts howling at him. And umpire trying to separate the two. As the count holds at 2-1, 1 out. And strikeout for the Gio Gonzalez, the Washington Nats pitcher.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner comes up to bat. And it's an 0-1 count with 2 outs. If you're just joining us, score is 1-0. Bryce Harper hit a home run in the bottom of the first. It's a strikeout to end the third as we'll be right back on Lock ESPN Network.
Leading out for the Cubs, left fielder, Chris
Back on Lock ESPN Network as Chris Bryant comes into bat. 1-0. Third baseman Rendon, shortstop Turner, second baseman for the Nats is Daniel Murphy, and first base is Ryan Zimmerman. Ooh, way late on the swing there. Count is 1-1. Top of the fourth, no out. Score is 1-0 for the Nats. Ooh, 1-2. And that's a strikeout as they're attacking with the ball, but rings them up for strike 3.
number 8.
Ian Happ comes up, swings at that ball. It's a strike. That ball is lifted up, but to the left fielder. That'll be the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez comes up, swings at a ball. It's 0-1 for former World Series MVP.
Count 0-2.
0-2. Top of the fourth. And that one's going to get him. They're also going to get him on the throw out, so that'll end the top of the fourth with the Nats leading 1-0.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the fourth, left fielder, Ryan Goodwin.
Back on Mock ESPN Network as the left fielder sets in. It's going to be an 0-1. Throws a slider, which is going to be called strike. 0-2, no outs. 38 pitches for Butler. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Butler, and for the left fielder,
Right
I
fielder
believe
number
for
34.
that was Goodwin.
Harper.
Now up to bat is Bryce Harper. Called strike. Goes hacking another one. Eddie Butler is at five balls, 36 strikes, and a total of 41 pitches. As decides to throw a changeup now. Hammers it down to the second baseman, who throws it over to Rizzo to make a marvelous play for out number 2.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 in his appearances today. Hits it up. Center fielder comes racing in. That'll be out number 3 as we end the fourth. We'll be right back on Mock ESPN Network.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Back on Mock ESPN Network as Polinario comes up, hits it to the third baseman, flips it over to Ryan Zeman for the first out.
Center fielder, number 5.
The team ERA leaders, as we said, Dodgers are at the top. Second of the Diamondbacks, third of the Cardinals, fourth of the Cubs, fifth of the Nats, sixth the Brewers, and then miraculously Pirates are 7th. With the All-Star game coming up, I believe July 16th or something like that. Players are going to get their home runs and everything together and their plays together for the All-Star game, which is in Miami. Also, July 1st at 4 p.m. starts the NBA Summer
Now
League,
batting, pitcher, Eddie Buckler.
starting with Miami and Orlando. Almost. Butler hits it to the first baseman, who steps on the base for out number 3. And we'll be right back on ESPN Network.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Gets it down the line. It is a fair ball. Gets past the third baseman. Chris Bryant throws to second. Make sure the runner doesn't try to run to second. Murphy gets into first with a single. Anthony Rendon comes on as the Washington, the bald eagle, comes up to try to please the crowd. That is yet another ball that has gone by the third baseman. He looks to be a little bit out of it out there on the field.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
They're going to do a mound visit, and they might just substitute the third baseman. Tommy LaStella comes out to play third base as they have taken out the original third baseman. He will be taking. We'll get the latest news on him tonight during the Dodger Angel game. But until then, we have no current evidence. No current information. Swinging at that one to 1-1, no outs. Meanwhile, the runners advance to second and third as fouls it off. 1-2 count for Matt Wieters. Oh, they ended up getting out for...
Center fielder,
There was
number
a
3.
shot right back at the first
Taylor.
baseman. And a little bit too far up there. Down is 1-0. Almost hits him on the 2-0. This one is popped in the air. He's going to throw it, but it looks like, yes, the run is going to make it across. It is 2-0 Nationals.
The pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez. D-Rod. The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.